deal with loose skin after weight loss. A lot of people just do surgery actually to get rid of their loose skin. What do you think about that?
Surgery is dangerous, and I don't recommend surgery if you don't absolutely positively need it for a medical emergency or a medical reason.
You used to describe surgery to me as like ripping apart a body or something, or like murder to the body.
In a way, yeah. That was actually what one of our acupuncturists had he said it's just like because you do have to kind of go through a death. It's a yeah. They
That's
put you
pretty
under, right?
that's pretty crazy to think about.
I know, but like thank God we have surgery for medical
But
emergencies.
not for loose skin. Surgery for loose skin and like Botox injections. I mean, that's a really big topic in itself. But all I'm saying is that there are natural ways that we can help heal the body without having to injure it in that way. We noticed that 85.8% of you guys are not subscribed. So, what are you doing? We give you guys free weight loss advice. And to the 14.2% that are subscribed, you guys are doing something right here. So thank you for all your support. We really appreciate it. But seriously, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and click the subscribe button down below.
For sure. I mean, Penelope and I have lost over 200 pounds combined. We are a mother-daughter, and we have generational obesity in our family. My mother died at 59 with severe obesity on her death certificate, which is just, it's tragic. So if anyone understands the dynamic of obesity and gaining weight and losing weight and diet culture and body positivity, generationally, it's us. And so we make these videos to help you to learn more about how you can avoid some of the pitfalls. And I think the first thing to really understand when we talk about loose skin is that your skin is a reflection of your health. And why do you get loose skin? Well, it really matters how old you are when you lose the weight. So people will say, well, you're 19, only for one more day. You are 19 and you have no loose skin, so it's because you're young. Now, clearly, if you've been overweight your whole life and you lose 200 pounds in your 60s, then you're going to maybe have more loose skin than someone who loses the weight in their 20s. So age does matter. And genetics do matter. I mean, some women age more gracefully than others. They do have better skin. So that is also a factor. But believe it or not, more of a factor than age and genetics is your diet and lifestyle. So if you're not exercising while you're losing the weight, if you're losing the weight too fast, if you're not eating enough nutrient-dense foods, or you're not getting the nutrients because you have some stomach paralysis or some irreparable gut microbiome changes because of weight loss medication, because still, guys, it's still a test. The drug's been approved for diabetes, right? Zepbound, Ozempic, Wegovy. Did I say it right?
You did. Good job. The first time. She said it like 100 times. This is the first time.
So you don't really know what's happening. So you want to be able to receive the nutrients from your foods. So elasticity plays a really big role. So if your skin is elastic, like a rubber band, it's just going to like bounce right back.
An oil massage this is really interesting to me, this whole oil massage conversation, because you told me to do it and I didn't think about the science behind why. But you see people when they're pregnant, they put oils in their belly to like prevent stretch marks and things like that. And I already had the stretch marks at the time. But as I started to massage my skin and with the purple stretch marks, I think that really helped my loose skin and it literally made my stretch marks disappear.
Yeah, it changes
But it
your
wasn't
body.
like canola oil or peanut oil that I
No,
was using.
you could just use some coconut oil that you get inexpensively at the grocery store. You could get fancier and use argan oil or jojoba oil or almond oil or grapeseed oil. You could use olive oil. I mean, you really doesn't have to be fancy or expensive.
That we actually have the ability to kind of change that.
Well, in India, they've been using oiling for centuries. It's been a practice that they've used to help with joint health, to help with skin health. And yeah, it's part of their healing tradition in India. And so I've adopted it because I have a big, long background, in studying.
Spends hours a day. You spend hours a day massaging and brushing, skin brushing. That's one that you like to talk
Yeah, so
about.
we do. I spend more time on skin health than I do on beauty, which, so that is my beauty routine, is really
Yeah.
caring for my skin. And so I have a variety of different brushes that I use for dry brushing, which help exfoliation. And then I have also wet exfoliation that I use in the shower or baths. And these are also traditions that every culture in Russia, all throughout Asia, that we find. I mean, soaking in salt baths or freshwater
Mhm.
springs, like and hot cold therapy.
Mhm.
These are all things that really influence the beauty of your skin and the elasticity of your skin and the collagen in your skin for aging gracefully and not having loose skin once you lose the weight.
I was in Switzerland actually, and I forgot how like the Europeans, they love their saunas and cold plunges.
Yes.
It's normal. People were jumping in the lake. It
Mm-hmm.
was negative degrees outside, and they were jumping in the lake. I'm like, you guys are amazing for doing this. And then there's like saunas everywhere.
Yeah.
Like you could like anywhere. You could
Yeah.
basically just walk in. Like it's crazy. It's interesting. It's
Yeah.
cool, but
Yeah.
it's just fascinating. That's how they work. That's like a normal thing. But here it's like, oh, we have a sauna. It's like, oh, you have a sauna? It's like, but that's normal in Europe. If you don't have a sauna, it's like you don't have a sauna.
Hey, and listen, you may not be able to afford a sauna, and that's
No, but I'm
totally
just saying.
fine. We recommend a few different types of saunas. Hit us up for our recommendations. We can send you links and whatnot. But if you can't afford a sauna, you can also get like a infrared sleeping bag. There's some evidence that that's also effective. I have a lot of friends who use infrared heating pads, sleeping bags. So if you can't get in it, then take a hot shower. You know, I don't want you to feel excluded because a sauna is not in your budget or in your.
You can also get a sauna suit.
Yeah, Penelope recently got a sauna suit for her Christmas gift. That was really cute.
Best Christmas gift ever. You guys, I cannot believe how much sweat is dripping out of my clothes.
You know, honestly, we don't talk about it enough, but I think that sweating is a really important part of skin health.
And walking. But not for the like walking and strength training and exercising and cardio, all these things. But I think about this upwards motion
Yeah, like a trampoline.
and how like my stomach used to hang down
Yeah.
and now my stomach is like lifted up.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Your stomach could be lifted up, the skin with it,
But
if you lose weight gradually.
But there's no like pill, there's no like special food. It's like, no, you have to consistently for hundreds of days. It
Mhm.
feels like now thousands of days for me and thousands of hours.
Not quite 1,000. Do
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, it feels like hundreds of days now
Yeah,
that I've been walking and I've put in hundreds of hours. I
Yeah.
think thousands of hours.
definitely.
Thousands of hours of walking and trying things. But it's like, it does take a level of effort to massage your stomach and eat healthy, like do
Sure.
all these things.
Sure.
It takes effort and commitment. And like we talk about how to deal with loose skin.
Yeah.
You have to deal with the mindset that's going to come with it. You're going to
Yeah.
have to be different than the rest because I'm like most of the population today isn't walking.
You got to have fun with it. I mean, it's got to be fun. Like you and I get to derive a lot of joy. Like one of the things you want to do for your birthday is take a 3-hour hike. I mean, that's amazing after a 5-mile run. She's not addicted to exercise. Trust me, this is like an exceptional thing. She just likes to push her personal limits because it's become fun for her. And so it is challenging when you have the weight to lose and you live a sedentary lifestyle. So what we're talking about might seem like it's really far away, but it's not.
No.
It's literally one step away. And all you need to do is get up and down off your chair 50 times, or maybe even 10 times every few hours. And then at the end of the day, you've done 50 squats. That's resistance training. Maybe it's drinking one extra glass of water today to feed your body the hydration that it needs. Maybe it's including more vegetables and fruits in your diet and lifestyle and putting the processed food aside. So I don't want you to feel like it's out of reach because it's not. And Penelope and I have just taken small steps every day and keep ourselves inspired. Sweating is important. Dry brushing is great. You can just use a washcloth. You don't need a fancy brush. You know, you really can take natural steps that aren't expensive. Weight loss medication costs over $1,000 a month. That has side effects that might be irreversible. And we want to help you to remember that your body will heal itself. And part of not having loose skin is losing weight gradually, which happens naturally. And part of not having loose skin is making sure that you get a nutrient-dense diet, plenty of hydration, and the right kinds of fats. Omega-3 fatty acids are really important. You find those in walnuts and flax seeds and pumpkin seeds. You also find that in sardines, so certain types of fatty fish like salmon. So you can do it. You just have to make sure you get the right information.
Mm.
I made a skincare guide that you might love. And so I hope that you'll let us know if you want the ultimate skincare guide that I put together that really describes in detail all of these things that we've been talking about. So definitely let us know because we just put a link in the description and all you got to do is click on it and it'll be delivered to your inbox like magic. We love you. We love hearing from you and we're here for you.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you're a woman who is ready to get rid of that loose skin or get rid of that fat or get rid of the stubborn fat or the stress or you want to learn how to cook, you're in the perfect place because we love to teach and empower women how to lose the weight once and for all, cook amazing, healthy, whole foods from your home. We are all about it. We're all about it. We love it. We keep women accountable. We help our girls in our group lose the weight and be strong and beautiful and have more energy. And we're there with you all the time. It's just Mom and I. So if you want to join that, what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description and we will see you all the time.
We help women to beat obesity with our Step It Up system in just 90 days. Click the link in the description to learn how to lose weight without drugs like Ozempic.